Generic greetings! Replica is essentially a interactive story stroke puzzle game where you hack through someone's phone to find information about stuff because of reasons. The reason I'm being a bit cagey and hesitant is because it is massive spoilers from here on in, so I give you fair warning. Also, I've got a cold. Only I can get a cold in what was one of the hottest recorded weeks here in the UK. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, let's just crack on. I'm going to play the first 20 minutes or so. So as I said, it's going to be massive spoilers and stuff because it is a story. I know there's multiple endings, but I've never completed this. I've only played about 45 minutes, so certainly first impressions. But what I've played, I like. So, today's beverage is Lemsip. And I've actually waited for it to cool down a bit because it's still quite warm here, but apparently I can still get a cold. I know a cold's not tied to actual temperature, but still, ironic. So let's go to play. And we will get this loaded up phone. Now the idea is that you play through. This is the view that you will experience. This is the viewport rather. You will just be looking at someone's phone, so it's all very pixel arty. And where do we go from here? So it says 21:28. Obviously the time nearly 9:30. We've got a date, and we can click on things, so we can say missed calls, messages. We can click on the unlock button, and we need to enter the pin. So we'll try 1, 2, 3, 4. That is fake, or rather it doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll try zeros. No, so we've tried luggage code, and we've tried the go to 0000, which is the pin on things for the things that you don't really care about. There's an incoming call from Emily Greenleaf, and can we answer it? We cannot because the phone is locked, and there's loads of messages and such. So how on earth do we get forward here? Apparently I really want to click on that, but I can't. I don't know the pin. So what can I try? 21, 20, 21, 29. The current time? No, that's not it. What else can we do? We've got Dad's gone out of his mind after something. This is from Emily. Where in the world are you? Play. Okay, that's come off there. And as you can see, the phone's locked. We can't get in. So I am going to probably go to emergency call and probably go for, I don't know, 911. And then we'll call emergency services to see what happens. So, connecting. So we've got an emergency call. 911, what is your location? I normally don't say your 911, what's your emergency, but anyway. Hello, is this an emergency? Are you unable to speak? I'm locked in, please help. Where are you locked in? Who has you locked in? I don't know where. Homeland Security won't let me. Oh, you've mentioned Homeland Security, and something's happening. I'm transferring this call to Homeland Security headquarters. You go, wait, oh, god damn it. Okay, hello, and then that's it. So, Tom Ripley, that's us apparently. I gave you a chance. I trusted you. How disappointing, says the guy in pink, apparently. I'm sorry, I was pressing buttons without thinking. Yeah, that's pretty much how I do life. Sure, Tom, you wouldn't do something irrational like neglecting the call to serve the state, apparently. This is your chance to prove the innocence of you and your parents. Don't blow it. I'm giving you another chance. This is, after all, a country of second chances. Check the text history. It might come in handy when looking for the passcode. Alright, so there you go. If I... so we're going to have to close that one there. So, that's what's happened there. I could probably dial that again just to see what happens. As I said, there's multiple endings, so maybe it will actually end if I just keep taking the piss. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's just check the text history. So, as for your teacher, I won't give up. That's from Mr. Fremont. There's a lot of empty seats. Tomorrow's your 17th birthday. Dad's gone out of his mind. So 17th birthday is tomorrow. So maybe it is my birthday. So if we try 11:05, maybe that is the pin. 11:05, because that'll be tomorrow. And boom, we are now in the phone. So we've managed to get through the phone. Excellent. Right, what else do you want to do? Well, we'll check all the SMS messages. So we've got this one here, which is just from 1818, and it's just some numbers. We don't really know what them are. So we've got Freddie. We can have a scroll up. We've got a new number, apparently. Dude, count me out. After the last terror attacks, too many of our friends have disappeared chasing these effing numbers. Okay, and this guy's basically talking and saying, well, actually, come on, are you going to come into the meeting and stuff? And you go, whatever, I might. They've got Marge. So we've got Marge, who is... Marge, can you believe we've been together for a whole year? I love you. Time flies. And Dickie, I love you too. That's our girlfriend. Find information about our assignment, or I'm just an idiot. You mean Mr. Freeman's history assignment on anti-communism? So we know that Mr. Freeman is, I assume, well, our teacher, because, again, the story sort of suggests that in these text messages. As you read it, you will unlock different parts. I'm not going to go through it all because it would take a week to go through. We've also got Herbert, come home right away, Mom's worried to death. I don't know who he is. I think he's your father, or at least it looks like that later on. So we've got one from Emily, why are you not home? It's past 1. Dickie, call me as soon as you see this. Where the heck are you? Dickie, I'm really worried about you. Hundreds of people have disappeared after the terrorist attacks. The police say that missing person reports will only be accepted 10 more days after a disappearance. Please just send me a text. And then you can see all the dates and stuff. So she's just trying to get hold of them. Hey, it's almost your birthday. Happy birthday, honey. Where in the world are you? Please give me a call. Dad's gone out of his mind after you disappeared. He believes you've been killed by terrorists. And then we've got Fremont, which is tomorrow's your 70th birthday. Congrats, Dickie. There's a lot of empty seats after the attack. Hope everyone's returning. So basically, yeah, he's basically saying, hi, how's it going? Although, to be fair, your teacher having your number, I don't know if is that a bit dodgy? I have no idea. Anyway. And we go to phone as well, and oh no, we're not really going to do that, but we're now getting a call. I'm going to answer it. So, I assume you cracked the password since you were able to answer the phone. Yes, I wonder if you just hang up on this one. Good job. I knew from the start you had the talent for this kind of work. You should be proud to assist in this important case concerning national security. If you succeed, you prove that you and your parents are ordinary citizens and pose no threat to the state. Wouldn't you like to get your clothes and phone back to see your parents again? Your job is simple. Collect evidence to prosecute the terrorist locked in the cell next to you. Okay? Can you at least give me a hint who this phone belongs to? He's a cocky 17-year-old who interferes with Homeland Security. He insists we were infringing on his rights to privacy by asking for his phone's password. His lack of compliance, refusing to answer the simplest of questions, is highly suspicious, and tracking his bus card, RFID, and cell phone GPS has shown that he frequents locations around the city connected with terrorist activities, not the usual high school student hangout spots. Unfortunately, I can't tell you more details about the terrorists since you lack the security clearance. Then I should go looking for anything related to terrorism, call you back, blah blah blah. So what's going on basically is that we are in the cell next to this guy. This is the guy's phone. And we've been tasked by going through it. We're tasked by going through the phone and finding information and then passing on to Homeland Security. We need to get the To-Do app, which is like a government spy app, apparently. That's what we need to do. And then that allows us to sort of clone the phone, but imitate the phone's user, so we can sort of go through it. If you see any suspicious images or text related, very objective, just press it. So it's very, from now on, it's sort of Papers, Please in the way you go around doing stuff. You have to click on different pieces of information and search the phone, and this is where the main sort of game is. So we're going to close that down, we're going to close our list down, close the app down, and we're going to go to store. And you can see there's analogs for different like social medias and other things. So we've got that's called like, that's obviously Facebook. We've got follow, which is Twitter, and then I'm Star, which is Instagram. I'm going to download the to-do list of things to do, and there we go. That is the program. We're going to open that up, and it tells us how to do it. So I'm just going to close all this down, and there we go. So basic profile. Oh, okay. We're getting more texts now. So let's just go with the text and see what they're saying. Text is, right, let's start on a trial basis. Find the phone's own basic profile information. Open the contacts app, find his name and number, and click on them to send the information to us, because that's obviously something we can do with this app that we've installed. So what I'm going to do is fire up the contacts list. And we can see we're called Dickie Greenleaf. So we click on that and we get a green tick to say, yes, that's the information we're looking for. And his phone number is 9858. There we go. Objective completed. So we know this information. Excellent, this person says. Now find information on his family and people around him. Just click on the information, and the To-Do app will check your progress. Excellent. So again, contacts. We've got Emily, there we go, and their phone number. Excellent. We got Freddie, which I don't think he's a phone number. We're just looking for anyone with Greenleaf in the name and their number. And I think that's about it. So let's have a quick look. What else does it say? Basically, our girlfriend's full name. Well, we've already gone through the texts, and we know that it is Marge. There we go. and we click on that number, and you can see that it's not actually required. It says like a cross. Doesn't matter, you know, you can brute force parts of the game where you literally just click on absolutely everything like an old LucasArts adventure game, but that's not really where the fun comes, is it? Let's just go back to the to-do list. So, basic information and phone owner, we need his address, his age, and his school. So, where would we find that? Well, I think we'll go to... So, hang on. Age, address, and school. Well, we know that it's his 17th birthday tomorrow. So, if I can just go to SMS and find information like that. So, tomorrow is your 17th birthday, correct? Yes, there you go. I've clicked on that. It now knows that that's the deal. Oh, we've got a call from Marge. I've been told not to answer these, so I'm not going to answer that. Again, if I answer that, maybe that goes on to a different path, like a different story tree. Don't know. So, apparently Marge is texting. Dickie, they released me today. It was the 27th when we were caught, blah, oh, good grief, more, just words, big pile of words. Essentially what she's saying is a lot of shit went down and a lot of people were arrested and they've questioned blah, blah, blah. They're talking about an Orwellian surveillance state, or otherwise known as a state these days. So, right, so what we're going to do is check this. So we've got address and school to find out. Well, address might be... Would it be in contacts? You would generally keep that information in like all different places, I guess. And this is where you have to start thinking, well, where would it be on my real life phone? We could go to photos. Got some private pictures which we can't actually access to, and we've actually got a secret album, and they're saying, right, we have to hack into that. Go back to photos. We've got a camera. We've got what looks like to be 5 photos. There we go. We can click on the back of that person's head. No. And we can keep going to the phones. There's a school. That's some pictures of people, whatever. Next one, there's someone blowing out some candles. That'll be a birthday party. And there's a picture of... that guy, yeah, the revolution guy. Can't remember his name. Shape, something or other. Anyway, go back to... we've got some more things to do. So check secret album, basic information. Still, we need address and school. So what I'm going to do is go back to the photos and go to this one, because that's obviously a school photo. Let's click on information, and we can see location is A.W. Tucker High School. Boom, there we go. We've now got that. Excellent. We also need his address. Click on this and information, and you can see it says father's room, so that's obviously in their house. And we've got a location which is 80079. Job done. We've now found out about that as well. Excellent. We've got another call from 4885, which is our handler, I guess. Good work. It's been smooth sailing so far. Helping us find this information proves you are a true patriot. Thanks very much. No problem. I'm doing good work, I think. I don't know. Now we know who Dickie is, what he does, and even what he thinks. So we're going to question Dickie again, and the information we already know. Why is that? Us knowing and his offering information on his own are two different matters, apparently. So they're going to sort of cross-check it and stuff to see what he says. So you could say that they are testing the waters, right? So we're basically it's a phone hacking simulator, isn't it? You're just hacking his phone and finding information out. So. Right, what I want to do is track all of Dickie's actions, even if it's just him brushing his teeth. So it's start going a little bit, sort of a bit too far now, you might be thinking. So anyway, so we have to collect evidence of terrorism. So visit a terrorist location in advance, riot preparation, and a legal demonstration plan. Well, we've already seen this photo here. Hang on, this one. There you go, which is visit a terrorism location. So there you go, and that says find out where the picture you sent was taken. Find out where the picture was taken. You realise just how serious it is. It's only a few hundred metres from where the terror attack occurred. Either he was studying the site beforehand, or the picture was taken to build an alibi. So the person on the other end obviously put the 2 and 2 together and said, well, actually, because he was there, there's something really dodgy going on because he was there. Obviously leaving out the fact that he may have just been visiting the location with friends. So it's sort of, you know, it is circumstantial at best at the moment. But either way, that's the story that we're going down. Collect more information. So riot preparation and legal demonstration plan. Well, we'll look through the SMSs again. I think in here with Freddy, so we got a new number. Dude, count me out. He doesn't want anything to do with the with this guy because of the last terror attacks and stuff. People have been disappearing. And this goes. You've been saying, "Oh, you're being a chicken. What you doing?" You also got to come to the meeting this time. It's the revolution is starting. That's in capitals. So we're going to click on that, and boom, there you go. So that's already a bit of information. So our handler has said he used the term revolution. This is huge. It's a term packed with negative anti-state sentiment and intention. Find out more about who's meeting. Oh, we got another call from Emily. I'm going to hang up. I don't want to answer that because we've been told not to. So we're being a very, very good person that's hacking the phone, which is sort of a bit of a paradox. But anyway. So there's more. Emily is still trying to get in touch with us. So as you can see, as you know, this is the person like in the cell next to us and stuff. So they're getting all of this. I'm assuming they can't send anything back or whatever. Either way, to be honest, the whole point of like you spoofing someone's phone and stuff like that, I don't know why didn't you say you've got his phone now, deal with it. There you go. Don't press the buttons. I don't know why there's like a whole bit of backstory thing. But anyway. More evidence, riot preparation. Where else can we go for that? Probably, it'll be in the SMSs as well, won't it? So, preparation. Meredith? No, nothing there. The whole gang from the 4th of October. That's not information yet, but it might be later. We have to wear the t-shirt, and it's the meeting's motto. Doesn't say anything about that either. What else can we do? What the hell was that noise? It was like a blip noise. I think we got another text. That Dickie covers all of his tracks. I guess you're having a hard time looking for traces of terrorism. Doesn't want to leave records. He deletes most texts. He's suspicious from head to toe. Look for suspicious activity in his search history in social media. Okay. So we'll go to search perhaps. And this is like, again, a Google spoof. So we'll search for he's recently searched for the Bordeaux League massacre, neo-fascism, and riot. So we'll search for all of these. So that's not something. But riot apparently is. Apparently he was searching for riot, and the handler has said, "Well done. I knew this Dickie was radical. Terrorists search for things like how to riot." But he didn't search for that, did he? He searched for riot. That's all he searched for. So he could have meant riot games, or, what was the latest riot going on, or if there was a riot in his town, he might have searched for riot to get information about that. But the person on the other end is saying that actually no, he searched for riot. He's a terrorist because he searched for it. So it's like a bit, it's like, hang on, what's going on here? And that, no law-abiding high schooler would search for such things. And that commie, a history teacher who keeps mentioning Bordeaux League to Dickie. You know him, right? Mr. Fremont. So we definitely know he's our teacher now. You both go to A.W. Tucker High School after all. He will soon be replaced by a teacher loyal to our government, someone who can promote patriotic values in our national youth. Mr. Fremont will be taken for questioning and reconditioning. Right, it's getting very, very Orwellian now. So, back to check the secret album. We need to hack into that. What kind of meeting is this? So we need date, location, and context of the meeting, the motto of the meeting, and Dickie's friends who will be attending the meeting. So we're just, again, finding out more information. We've got loads more information that we don't know here. It just says, like, find more information about terrorism. What about photos? We haven't really checked everything on here. So, here we go. Probably click on that. Boom, there you go. And that's another one there. An upstanding democratic citizen would never know about Che Guevara. This is evidence of such Dickie is a communist, apparently. There you go. So that's another piece of information. Right. What about email? Can we go on that? This app is restricted by Homeland Security. What about this one? App is restricted by Homeland Security. So the phone is actually restricted in a lot of cases. Oh, we've got more information. So, we can do an arrest investigation just for using Telegram and M-Mail. He's got a lot to hide. So you can be arrested just for using it. That's a bit insane. He got a lot to hide. Why else would they refuse to use the government-approved chat IM unless he intended to threaten and terrorize the nation? So apparently because he's using something other than the government-approved systems, he is a terrorist. By the way, music, all that really does is just change the music that's in the background. There you go. Right, so what else can we do? We can go to store. We can't get follow because it's under censorship, same as I'm Star. We can download, I think we can download like. Yeah, so we'll download Facebook and we'll have a look in this. So it's asking for an email address and password. So we've got a login to the new to-do, a login to the app. So we've got another thing here, another job objective. So it's just the to-do app is essentially just your list of things, well, to do. It's sort of name in the title, really, isn't it? It just reminds you of what you need to do if you, like load and save or whatever, if you come back to it and such. Confirm the email address, crack the password. Well, I think we know the email address. We know that his email is there. There you go. So it's sommy@sommygames.com. That's his email address. So let's go to like. And there you go, it's already in. The password is, again, 1234 is essentially what we'll give it a go. No, what was 0000, nothing. I'm going to keep pressing log in, and, oh, here we go. Hint, Marge's birthday. So that is the hint. If we go back to, where would it be? Contacts, maybe? Marge, no, it's not there. Ah, photos, camera roll. There you go. There's a person blowing out candles. Information. We know it's Marge. And there is her birthday. Oh, that was taken on her birthday. So 10/18. Right. So we know that the password is 10/18. And then this is the game. You going through and finding information out and sort of going using back doors where there's back doors and things like that. So we know that there has been northern San Remo around 10 a.m. October 5th. A bridge was bombed. At least 100 people were confirmed dead. 300 were injured. The local police reported. So authorities reveal that 10 bombs were set up under the bridge and detonated simultaneously. They believe this was the terrorist act of anti-government organisation. Their authorities open an investigation for the search for survivors continues. So can we click more? We cannot click more. But there you go. So that's what Dickie shared there. We've also got Dickie comment on this news post. Debates erupted after Homeland Security purchased a program able to hack into personal cell phones and computers. So we've got people commenting on this. So Tom, Jane, Christ. What? Christ? Whatever. Or Christ. Don't know. And then Dickie. So basically they're saying, are you out of your minds? We had maybe... so they're saying, like, this guy, some of them are saying, oh, finally some good news, we'll all be safe. And this person's saying, oh, what the heck is this? This is not on. And another one's saying, oh, don't be like that. You've got nothing to hide, so what's the problem? And obviously Dickie's saying, would you like anyone looking in your phone? Blah, blah, blah. It's not about that. I'm not going to click on that because, yes, that is a... there's actually a clue as well. So we've also got Dickie likes the For You party, apparently. And we're going to click on that again. More information. And also, Dickie's going to an open-air concert. And we'll click on that. And I think that is information about the meeting that was mentioned in the texts. And we just have a quick look at... Oh, my good grief. There's many, 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 many texts. Let's go back over. So, got a text from Herbert. No, this is our father, I think. Son, yes. I began a war with the terrorists who made you disappear. The city is equipped with a new security program I built. I wish you could have grown up a safer country like the country now. It's all my fault, I swear. I'll destroy every last terrorist alongside Homeland Security. I don't know what it means, like... There's just a bit of phrasing issues there. I'll destroy every last terrorist alongside Homeland Security. Yes, I think, yeah, it does mean alongside, not along with Homeland Security. He's going to destroy them all, including Homeland Security. It's the only thing I can do to make sense of this reality where you are gone, my son, I love you. This guy essentially thinks that his son's been taken by the terrorists instead of him being a terrorist. Maybe, we don't know. We're still in the sort of middle of this one. What's our handler saying? So, good job, I knew you could make it. The For You party allied with a party that was dispersed on suspicion of threatening state security. So because the party that he liked another party that was maybe a bit dodgy anyway, or perhaps not, maybe they just like something else, then everything's just up in the air. It's a bit sort of suspicious. Either way, they're looking for things to point and say, oh look, this guy's definitely a terrorist. Like, they're already pointing that finger anywhere. So, look at what Dickie wrote. Isn't that dodgy? Using obscene words violates the Internet Security Act. You can't use that apparently. Let's go to Store and we can download Follow now. We can download what essentially is Twitter. So we'll click Done. And we need to log in his Follow ID. Well, we don't really know what his Follow ID is. So let's have a quick look. What kind of meeting is this actually? Dickie's friends who will be attending the meeting, date, location, and time of the meeting. So we already know that. Let's go back into like, and we know it's going to be there, November the 5th. Job done. We don't know who that is though, but Dickie's updated status on Follow ID Indie Somai, something like that. So we know that that is his Follow ID. There you go. The password, however, 1, 2, 3, 4 again. We'll try that. Nope. And we'll click login. What was zeros? Zeros. Nothing. Hint. There is no hint. Great. Well, what happens normally? What would you do if you didn't have a hint and you didn't have the password? Well, what you would do is you would reset it. You just keep on trying to mash the button and try to log in, and eventually it fails you and says, do you want to reset your password? Yes, I do. Send password to the phone? Yes. And then what that does is send a piece of information to your phone. As you can see, we've got SMS and we've got 0000 with the which says call. That's the reset password, like the reset details. So you can reset the password and then get logged in. Either way, I don't really want to go any further than that. That is essentially the game. You will be going through this person's phone. You'll be breaking in to all of their different social networks, social media. You will be looking through their texts and getting calls and getting information on this person. And obviously there'll be different ways to decipher it. And remember, there's multiple endings, so based on what you do, it will change it as it goes along. I like the idea of this. I do like the idea of you going through someone's phone, and actually it's it sort of opens your eyes a little bit to like what you might be doing on your phone. Not like sending messages that might be a bit dodgy, but what I'm saying is like, you might think, oh well, my phone's fairly secure and blah blah blah, or oh, no one knows that about me. But then when you think about it, actually loads of information could probably be gathered from your phone that might just seem just completely natural. You might take a couple of photos and you go, oh, there you go, look, there's only a couple of photos, whatever, it doesn't actually mean anything. But actually, that's got date and timestamps on it, and then obviously that could be then tagged on the social media, that then could be linked to someone else, and it's a big web, and it's very, let's say, Orwellian, very person of interest, and the game's cheap, which is good, because, that's always a good thing, I guess. Links in the description so you can check it out yourself. I think, it's hard to solidly recommend it because it's not one of those games that a lot of people I think are going to be that interested in, but it's got an edge to it. It's interesting. It's very sort of Papers, Please and stuff in there some ways, which is a fantastic game as well. And yeah, I think some people are going to like it. Maybe yourself. I'm assuming if you're listening to this now, then you like what you see. There you go. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.